35 seconds left on the clock here for Wolf Team and their next ban, or I'm sorry, their next pick. What do you think they're looking for here? Do you want to try and just pick your off lane here, or are you saving your to see like what new like what no runes go for? I imagine they want to save their last pick carry, right?
Uh, Probably, but at that point, the majority of the carries might be banned out. Oh, I guess they go for the offlaner. I mean, your safe laner even could be the lone druid here, right? We see
Yeah.
that played in position one every so often. So it could be like one lone druid, two pango, and then you can flex Mars into 3/4 role. Um, you get kind of creative with whatever you're grabbing last. So there's a little bit of flexibility with the draft here on Wolf Team going into the last pick, and I like that quite a bit, given that they have 24 pick.
All right, we'll see. They get rid of the Bloodseeker, the Phantom Lancer. So they're anticipating this to be the mid Shadow Fiend offlane Brood. I mean, the offlane Brood is probably the case, but you could run like mid Brood here, take the Shadow Fiend safe lane and respond with an offlaner. It's the thing with No Runes draft is it is pretty flexible at the moment. Obviously, it's going to be Ogre 5, Mirana 4, but in terms of where these cores are going, it can be moved around a little bit. Um, Final ban here. Ooh, what the heck? Oh, it's the cat. Oh, hello
You got
everyone.
a cat?
Yeah, well, I'm house sitting. Oh, and
Wait, you brought your entire setup to the house that you're sitting? How long are you there?
most of my entire I didn't bring like my nice, like really nice camera or my monitors or everything. I'm basically just using his monitors and like a webcam. But yeah, I brought my whole computer, all of my stream equipment.
What's his name?
I'm not gonna dox my friend on stream right now. Come on,
We're already doxing his cat.
that's true. She's adorable. But she keeps trying to jump up like where my keyboard is, and I have like a perfect little like bed built for her back here where she can sleep, and then she just chooses like, nope, I'm just gonna walk on your
Mm.
desk.
I do not allow my cat into my or either the cats into my room while I'm casting.
Hmm.
Otherwise, they will hop on the keyboard. They will hit my power button. They'll start like
Oh God, I didn't
trying
think
to
about
chew on
that.
cords with the power button being hit.
Yeah,
Even like the cat here, like getting like into your fans and shit on your computer.
I'm very worried now.
Oh
Oh
my god,
God.
it'll be fine. Everyone will think it's very funny if the cat ends up turning off
Oh
your
God.
computer.
She's just
You're
knocking
not.
stuff over. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's super awesome to have the cat on with you.
Yeah, this is great. I'm so glad I
Let's
made this decision.
yeah, let's get back on top into the draft, shall we? Shadow Fate. Now that is a cool hero right now. Do you see the change to raises?
Yeah, it's
I
super
think this
sick.
hero is awesome. You want to know why I think this hero is awesome? He
Why?
dominates the lane. Now the side camp's removed. You have to fight him now.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the few heroes that despite the fact that the he actually didn't like the small camp that much because it wasn't really worth the mana to clear it out. Instead, he would go to the bigger camps and then stack them out, and clear that.
Yeah.
And other mid heroes don't do that nearly as well as Shadow Fiend does. So SF being both a lane dominator and like somebody who can clear out stacks fairly easily makes him like a super strong mid right now. So if you remove water runes, is actually no water runes benefit him because he has all that mana to work with. You just have to kind of fight into him and lose on most mid heroes. So I think he's going to be in all right shape no matter who he's playing against. The only issue is Wolf Team flexing things up and switching like to the position 1, 2, and 3 is going to be his Pango Lone Druid can be moved around a little bit. The runes have to decide who their last pick is. You think it's a pause one that they need?
It's gonna be the Ember. Okay, so I actually thought this would be a safe lane Shadow Fiend. That would have made the most sense to me. I think we've been seeing it a lot there. And into the Lone Druid, I don't feel like SF is exceptionally good. You might be able to harass the bear a decent amount, but I was expecting something that was a little bit more of a direct counter. They take the Ember Spirit, and you were right. They could flex the Lone Druid to safe lane, but I think most often we've been seeing the Lone Druid in mid just because it is like a stronger mid lane hero. Oh boy, that's the big boy. Has the Pudge. Okay. This is a pretty good Pudge game, to be honest. This is one of those Pudge games that you kind of dream about. There's not really any specific hero that like directly counters you outside of Mini getting a lot of physical damage, which is what the safe lane Shadow Fiend does, right? You go for like the BKB, the Dragon Lance. You can pick up like Chrysalis and a Shadow Blade, and then Silver Edge. So like you can go for a lot of physical damage here, but what that means is like Pudge just BKB dismembers Shadow Fiend, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. So this is probably one of the best Pudge picks that you could have. I love this.
Why didn't you show the stream your Pudge tattoo, Ricky?
I don't want to do that. Not yet. He has to win.
It's at a revealing place. My apologies.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
not bust that one out unless you're celebrating then. So I like the Pudge here as well. What did you press?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It said press any button to continue. I pressed the power button. I don't understand the issue. I like the Pudge here as well. I think that HFN is going to have a relatively good game. Maybe Mini is going to be able to keep him in check. We will see. But I'm going to have to go with... I'm going to go with NRunes. I used to be very anti-Shadow Fiend, but I think Mini is going to go Beast Mode this game.
All right. Okay. I like Shadow Fiend a lot, but I think in this Pudge game, it is too good. I don't think that there's really any solid answer to the Pudge this game, so I'm going to go Wolf Team. I think they're taking it to 2-0 here, and yeah, I think he's going to be very happy playing the Pudge this game. All right, I need to move this cat. Neph, take it away.
All right, everyone, welcome. Now you have a real caster on your hands. He's going to break down the lanes for you. Or at least at the start of this game. All right, we got the spooky spider, Hiko, moving up in the mid lane. He's spinning some webs. You're not going to want to be roaming around these parts, but everyone on the Wolf team, very sneaky. They're smoked up. They're looking for a kill. Unfortunately, Ogre Magi with his thick ogre body sitting on top of the hill. Well, he's moved down. They played a ward up here. They could potentially find a kill off onto him.
I'm back. Hello?
But they've got no wards to work with. All right, it looks like Serum has big brained and dodges. But no, you don't want to walk up there. If you end up getting disposed back into the team here,
oh, no, they just rebound for sure. You'd rather have the stun. And with that one, Ogre gives first blood owner to HFN. Beautiful hook to secure that one. Very nicely done.
And you're going to level this ability anyways in the lane because you use that one to secure the range creep.
Yep. You always just take hook 1 and then it's just 1-1-1 max rot every single time. HFN arrow. Ooh, that one connects. That one a little sussy there, honestly. Slide chains coming out from Guts. Does Mini have the damage with the raise? He does. So they get themselves a return kill here at the rune. Mirana falling low, but it's going to be that rebound to get away. King RD. Looks like they will be able to survive. Well, they have an arrow in 1, actually. Fight. They might keep chasing. No, they're not going to. Ooh, wait a minute. Nah, Mini had turned around. He does have the raises, though. That's going to provide so much movement slow as well. KJ goes down. Mirana trying to run. She's going to survive, and it's going to be a triple kill for Mini to start the game on the safe lane Shadow Fiend.
Just like I said, I believe that Mini's just going to start owning it up here. Wait, he's heading into the top lane.
Yeah, it's safe lane. That's Mini.
Yeah, I thought they would switch things around, though, and like put the Ember Spirit in the safe lane.
Oh, no. You actually, I don't think... like Ember Spirit struggles all that much against the mid lone druid. I think he'll be okay.
This hero is so good with levels, though. I mean, I was like, yeah, okay, this is level 27 Shadow Fiend. Certainly they'll put him over into the mid lane rather than having him play the pause 1. But that's not what they do at all. All right. I mean, you're starting the game with 3 kills.
Deny the
I'm
mid
sure
lane
that
tower.
makes up for it. Yeah. Edge mid lane tower, yeah.
Okay, honestly, Crystal Maiden's kind of putting a beat down on Hiko right now. But that's also partly because he's solo in the lane and Mirana is just now coming to show up. All right. So how do these early kills really affect the lane? Because right now, Mirana, she just threw arrows. We know she doesn't have a leap, and HFN trying to stay on top of him. He's actually taking a lot of damage from his own rot there. Hook off the mark, and now KJ pretty far forward is going to pop that frostbite, trying to finish off the Mirana here. One more auto attack he does. That's going to be a walk of shame. She just TP'd back for this, and HFN going to try and slow down Hiko here, but unable to do so. They'll be able to trade there 1-for-1. Meanwhile, top lane, Ogre falling low. Tavo gets that kill. We are at a bloodbath. It is 2 minutes into the game. We have 8 kills. Show me any other region that does this.
Name one other region that does this. This is that SCA aggression, right?
This is what we're talking about. And now Mini pulled back here by Marcy. The level 2, pretty dang strong. Tavo able to finish him off.
Oh no, ends up missing the hook there on Pudge, and Hiko's gonna walk away. They do, like you said, though, find the kill off on a Mini. They end his killing spree that he got at minute 0.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, there's no action here in the mid lane. This is incredibly boring. The lone druid against Ember matchup. I feel like it should at least be touched on briefly. Actually, I hadn't seen. Yeah, I shouldn't have touched on that one.
That's right. Mini came back top and just double raised the Pango. Now, I've actually been seeing some Shadow Fiend to Ogre Magi lanes recently, or Shadow Fiend plus like any hero with a slow, because it just allows you to guarantee those raise stacks. And once you get the second stack, there's no getting away from this hero, because you're just super slow. It's really good.
Yeah. If you land the first two raises, like the last one always hits, is basically how it works. They're gonna commit onto him. They see him use.
Yeah, they are gonna go for it. They have the dispose still. Swashbuckles on forward. Ends up, and I think it missed, or he just popped the stick, but gets the raise off at the last second. A trade, but Mini goes down first. So, Wolf Team actually pretty happy with what's happening up here right now.
Yeah, look, Serum is trying to trade with the Pango, and normally you win this, but Pango ended up just starting with 2 bracers. Meanwhile, in the other lane, they end up losing Hiko.
KJ's Crystal Maiden chatting up for sure.
He's just on top of these heroes. It was insane to watch him just like run down Murata with like the Brood on top of him as well. I don't think Hiko's actually gonna die of Serum here. He's got 19 wand charges and 2 braces though.
Yeah.
This is a tanky Pango.
Guts, he's dead here. They just find him at the root and manage to take down Guts. Okay, they smoke up right away. We want to rotate back to the mid lane. Dude, if they actually kill him on his TP back mid.
Yeah, his game is just grief if they end up finding him again. They're going to plant some wards as well. Yeah, they end up catching the Observer Ward. Doesn't clear it out, so he can remain smoked. And also, so he gets solo XP on Lone Druid.
It looks like they're just going to go back to their lanes. They're pretty happy with the state of the game at the moment, it seems. Jump on in. Serum gets found. Ooh, wait a minute. The dispose. Okay, ends up not being that big of a deal as Mini does hit the triple race here onto King RD. Does he have the damage to finish him off? He does, but Tavo is just so tanky onto the tower. You talked about this double bracer and a magic wand. Mini trying to salve himself back up. He's got the shield crash. It will connect and a swashbuckle on through. Dude, Tavo is just a beast right now.
He's popping up. Dude, he killed the farm to SF a couple of times, and now all the gold is just his. He had to do the guy's killing spree, and now it's a Pango that's just popping off. I don't think he'll die to Serum here. How long until Swashbuckle? You need to just get out instead of letting him fire blast you. All right, never mind. He's still fine. Right, the fire blast doesn't actually trigger the raindrop. Fire blast is 70 damage, and then raindrop clock 75. Yeah. Wow. The big brain ogre play, right?
Oh, they found Guts mid. He's not quite level 6 yet. He doesn't have a lot of mana or health to work with. He's looking for a root. Will he get it on the lone druid? He still has not. Fear comes out. One of these have to. He just. Wow. Okay. That is very unlucky if you are the lone druid there.
Skill issue is what I would say.
It's going to cost King RD his life. Arrow? Oof, swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. I decided logical message me about the bug we were talking about. He's like, I can show you if you want for a price.
Of course.
Yeah, the BKB all stunned thing. Alright, so he's level 6 now on the Imbus Bear. I mean, it really helped him earlier when he managed to find that kill onto the bear and did some recover as well, because Lone Druid was starting to just like dominate that lane. Now you're actually tied for him in net worth. The SF is still sitting at the top, but this Pango is really strong.
Yeah.
Like after Tavo clears out this wave, I'm pretty sure he just tries to follow the SF into the jungle and find kills onto him. And you don't have much HP to work with on the SF right now either. The raindrops will definitely help a little bit though. You're like getting chain stunned by a rolling thunder because damage comes out so slowly.
Bottom lane Hiko in trouble. Pudge gets level 6, plays around that dismember timing and grabs himself a kill. KJ with the typical
top.
Oh,
as soon as they show them,
he yoinks the kill himself.
Yeah. I thought that he would commit onto the SF, but Mini knows better. He sits back in the lane. He also switches his trends over to strength. He's like, I know he's gonna go on me. I know for a fact he's gonna go on me, man.
There it is. Dispose, pulls Serum back in. Mini does have those raises. Gonna start dropping them onto the Marcy, but there's the rolling thunder from Tavo. Trying to jump back around, ends up walking right into it onto the ogre. Did not try to go for any advanced movement there to dodge it out.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting. The shield crash actually connected, but he didn't get the damage reduction.
Huh?
Unless he tread swapped at the exact same time, which might have been what he did. Oh, they jump in under the tower. Mini in trouble. He's got a Requiem. He's going to drop it. Gets the kill onto one. The triple raise will get him a second. That is a problem.
No way did he find that kill onto the Pango there. He had the swashbuckler, could have gone back in. Bottom lane, action happening down here too.
It's non-stop, baby. HFM with the dismember is going to be able to try and take down the ogre. He doesn't get the kill. He ends up walking away, but he gets taken down by the urn. HFN trying to survive underneath the tower. It looks like he will be able to. The Pudge pretty tanky here. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Guts rotating in as well. They're scanned. They're looking for him. Dude, I've never seen a Pudge go for this vessel this early.
Have you seen him go for this skill build? He just maxed out Rod, only 1 point in the flesh heap.
Yeah, that's actually not that abnormal. They're gonna go for Hiko. There it is. Big dismember, big kill. Obviously the setup there from Marcy. Guts comes in. He has to remnant out, but he's so slow. He gets him with the starfall, actually. Well played there by the Mirana. A good bait is Ember. Remnanting, but has that TP back to base. Gonna try and finish off this Mirana. Will not be able to do so. She lives on just 50 HP.
And they have to get out of there now. Ember, he's back. He's looking for kills, but see him is far enough away that they can't connect with him. Yeah, SF
He's been found.
Yeah.
Root, there they are. We were wondering where the roots were earlier this game. He gets 2 back-to-back.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's just free kills if he doesn't have anyone with him, and he doesn't have his Requiem available, so makes sense they would hunt for him in the jungle there. I don't think he was expecting Lone Root to walk upon him. They have a nice board here in the river, though. I'm so surprised how we managed to find that. And they find to see him at the same time. So they will end up giving the top tier 1 for that one, but I do find the main kill.
We are averaging 3 kills a minute now.
We really are. I look away from like somewhere on the map for half a second, and there's just a kill happen.
Bottom lane, kill happening.
Another kill.
Eco, disposed back into the dismember. You just time those bad boys right up, and HFN has 6 flesh heaps already. All right, mid lane, okay.
Oh, they will go for
He's gonna
KJ,
turn around.
though.
Guts. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. That's a regen rune on the bear, though. Time to run away.
He doesn't slay to fist the bear. Just stop the regen.
Oh, wait a minute. Is he gonna get rooted? Feared? No roots. Nice stun. HFN's on the backside here. No dismember for a couple seconds. Guts has no remnants, actually. Hook, he catches Serum on the ogre. He's looking for his dismembered target. Instead, he's gonna set it for the Mirana. Do they have the damage to finish her off? She's got 2 leaps left. She's gonna be able to get the space she needs. Mini stunned up before the Requiem connects. Arrow splits the uprights, but there's the rolling thunder from Tavo. It's a disaster for NRunes. They're falling 1 by 1. The stun once again catches the Broodmother. It's a double kill for Lone Druid as all 10 heroes into the mid lane result in 4 deaths for the Dire.
Yeah, not so much as a bloodbath this time. It's a one-sided slaughter there. And now they're gonna use this opportunity to take control of the enemy team's jungle. Just a maiden. Just. Do you have no more wards? Dude, I really think it's not worth it to move into this duo camp anymore. It's just like 1 ancient and 1 hard camp now. Like, it is not worth holding this area. It's like a great defensive point if the enemies try to walk up onto it. But as far as like farming resources, there's no point of heading over here anymore. Oh, I think they're about to lose chains.
He's got it. Arrow dodged, but can he survive? They actually need to run. He's running out of health on the other side of Guts here. He's got no remnants once again, and this is gonna be the Lone Druid holding him in place. A nice frostbite to follow. A 1-for-1 trade. This Lone Druid is so scary already, man. They are so far ahead on all 3 cores on the side of Wolf Team, and honestly, this Pudge is just getting stronger and stronger by the second.
You're talking about this Pudge when the action happened over the mid lane, and this guy's a huge Pudge fan.
I mean, it's the best hero in Dota. I don't know.
Yeah. Didn't they have somebody in like another game called Stitches or something?
Stitches was Heroes of the Storm. Devour was Heroes of New Earth, and Blitzcrank is League of Legends.
Okay, so they all have their own Pudge guy. Pudge is the OG though. The Abomination.
Yeah, the old school A-bomb.
Yeah.
And even Diablo kind of has one, but he's known as the Butcher.
Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, didn't the Abomination have like a giant cleaver or something?
Yeah, it was. I mean, that's like Pudge's model is very, very closely matching the original A-bomb.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. The most popular hero in Dota 1, they probably want to stay fairly true to it. It is another leap charge, so he's not even go for that hook there. I do like the amount of aggression that's come out onto these heroes, despite having them as capabilities, just like committing to them super hard and forcing them to put them on cooldown. Top lane.
They get the fear off in time. Can they finish off Pango, though? Yeah, they got the right-click damage. Mini had that Mask of Madness come out. So they do manage to find themselves a decent kill there onto the Pango, and Mini is still managing to stay just barely on the top of the net worth here, but the rest of his team is struggling. Bottom lane, Broodmother, one death after another. It's just the two supports walking around with Pudge, and they're just finding kill after kill. He has one leap left, but another Frostbite. They even drop the ult. Freezing Field committed just for another support. They're just stacking up these flesh heaps. He's got 12 already, man.
Yeah, we're only 13 minutes in this game. He's getting close to like one flesh heap stack per minute.
Do we have 40 kills? Yikes. Fear mid lane, Ember. He gets out just in time.
Yeah, he's not going to go down this time. This team really needs this Maelstrom. Pretty soon here, Wolf Team is going to start knocking on the door of your towers. You need this in order to like spam out damage with Sleight of Fist in order to force them back.
Yeah.
One thing that their lineup doesn't have going for them is they don't have a ton of HP regen.
He managed to find the Ogre Mini. Maybe came a little bit too far forward. He thought he could help, but no, Requiem means certain death, and big play there from them. And now with the SF dead, it's going to be HFN hitting the top of the net worth chart by a pretty good margin here. Dude, any rebound into a stun is just like a free kill almost.
Forward up, try to get the creeps off of the tower here. I'm pretty sure they can get...
Oh, he got the hook. They have the dispose as well. Yeah, Pudge finds himself another. Doesn't really commit much of anything, and now gonna pop the flash heap. So you can't really do the damage here. Just line them up, knock them down, one after another.
One flesh heap a minute. One flesh heap a minute right now. We're 14 minutes. 14 flesh heap.
Oh my god. Dude,
now we're at 15.
They literally have 29 kills on a Wolf team at 15 minutes. I was talking to Monkeys Forever yesterday, and he was talking about how...
You know Monkeys Forever?
Yeah, his name's Jason. Very good Dota player.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go on.
But yeah, anyway, we'll come back as Broodmother bottom lane just getting ran at. There's the Dismember once again. Dude, the Dismember damage is insane now because of how many flesh heaps he has. Like,
yeah.
The damage from this pierces spell immunity. It is ridiculous. There's no late game counter to this. But he was saying, he's like, one of the things that's so funny about South American Dota is it is just straight run at you Dota. You don't have a moment to breathe. Speaking of which, Ogre Magi getting caught out top lane. He's got Rolling Thunder. Will he use it? He's thinking about it. He wish he would have used it as the steering chains there into the arrows. Going to hold Tavo in place, Starstorm to finish him off.
Ooh.
They're looking for more. Remnant on forward. Guts. He might have gone a little bit too far. The fear is there. Requiem comes through. They're going to try and turn around onto the Lone Druid. The damage is there.
They managed to find themselves a double kill. I mean, Pudge is pushing bottom lane, just trying to throw with this Aegon Scepter while they went for that one. Gonna get a little bit ahead of themselves. I mean, they found so many kills that they're just like, go, go, go. It's like you mentioned, run at you, Dota. No time to breathe. Maybe it's time to focus up and get a little bit more coordinated until this Pudge finishes his eggs. But I think they'll probably have it by the time Lone Druid and Pango are like back on the map and ready to fight.
Yeah, I mean, Pudge farms so fast with this much space, and once you get the Aghanim Scepter, it just snowballs that much faster. This hero, it becomes pretty ridiculous.
Okay. Pango just finished up his Blink Dagger, so he's going to be, you know, Trigger's going to be on the trigger. He's going to be dropping these Rolling Thunders a lot quicker than before. Man, this is actually... I think that the Defeasal Blade on Pango is even more valuable than it was before, ever since the changes to BKB. Now that it costs like you 15 mana to use, like you just swashbuckle at the start of the team fight, like boom, you're missing like almost 200 mana.
Yeah, it's super strong. And if you're on top of the hero, of course, you get the extra auto attacks, the disarms, now applying off spells, as well as just like auto attacks. Pretty cool. All All right, smoke up here on the side of Wolf team, getting ready to find more kills. They are unsatisfied, but it's mostly because Pudge finished that Aghanim Scepter. You were talking about it. This is the go time. They found the remnant from the Ember Spirit. The question is, can they force him to use it? He goes back right to the Crystal Maiden. The root is there, but the rest of the team's actually not ready and waiting. Drops a freezing field. Fear comes in. Tavo trying to secure the kill. He's got Rolling Thunder. Guts tries to dodge with the Sleight of Fist, but it's not going to happen. They get themselves the kill onto the Ember. Bottom lane, immediate TPs. They see Mini underneath the ward. The hook not going to connect. Ended up kind of jumping the gun on that one. They have detection. They do. They have a dust. They got Ogre with the Dismember. Easy kill there for them, as Mini now trying to hobble away. He's going to be forced to pop the Requiem. No. Fear once, but he doesn't get the kill onto King RD, and now he's kind of just stuck here.
Is Pudge going to be able to get over there in time to help him out?
Mini has to run.
Yeah. SF is not very fast, unfortunately. The Pudge is chasing him down with the phase boots.
Eco
Did he land this hook?
Dodge to the trees too.
Dude,
he's gonna have the bear. He's gonna have the bear. The fear.
The fear speeding him up.
Yeah, he's got him right into the hands of the Pudge. No way to stop the Dismember, and that's what we're talking about. The damage at this stage of the game. It's just way too much.
He got his BKB the moment the Dismember connected with him. He didn't have it before, and now he's going fishing, trying to find any heroes that he can.
I mean, why not?
To pop another remnant. We got one remnant left again here on Ember Spirit. It's like you said, no time to breathe. This guy's been running on. He's got no remnants now. They turn back around on him.
There it is. The arrow gets tanked by the Rolling Thunder.
Oh
no
my God!
Way.
Get down, Mr. President.
Oh my goodness! You hate to see it. The Vessel out onto the Pudge doing some work, but he's still so tanky. The Flesh Heap active, keeping him alive. It just seems like nothing going the way of no runes here. They're looking for Hiko once again on the Broodmother. King RD has had his eyes set on this spider the whole game. Hook. Ooh, splits the uprights, but they're going to go on the backside. There it is. The arrow once again connecting. They do have that Spirit Vessel as well. He needs a Dismember. He drops it. He takes down the Mirana. He gets the Broodmother. He gets the Ogre. They're all gone, baby.
Oh, no. The spider should start hurting him anymore once he pops the Flesh Heap.
I told you, man. It's the dream Pudge game. Outside of Shadow Fiend, there is no damage to kill this guy. And he just hits his level 15. Wait, I'm actually surprised. He actually didn't take the spell lifesteal yet.
Yeah, he just went through his abilities. I guess he wanted to max out the hook.
Yeah. And meanwhile, the Roche is being taken, of course, by the Lone Druid and the Pango. It was just, again, it's just been Pudge and the two supports the whole game. They have just been roaming around, finding kill after kill.
Yeah, he's going for his BKB now on Pudge.
Oh, mid lane. They got the Ember. He's just dead. He has a Basher. King already has a Basher. Oh, no.
This hurts.
Okay, well, it doesn't look like we're getting a 60-minute game this time. It is 20 minutes. We have like 50 kills this game. Like, I don't know.
I mean, of course, there's Crystal Maiden, but everything seems to come together in this draft. They see him just like manning up on the Marauder and the Broodmother together at the beginning of the laning stage. And, you know, despite Mini starting with a killing spree, 3 kills going his way, it just ended up going the way of Pango. He ends up finding a couple kills on the SF, and it swings the other way around.
So I was telling you, man, like, at any point in this game, Pudge just dismembers the Shadow Fiend, and then there's nothing that they can do to stop it, right? Like, Shadow Fiend started out really good, but there is nothing that he can do outside of getting like a BKB and a Lincoln's to stop this Pudge from just killing him in every fight. Arrow in the mid lane does manage to finish off King RD. The Rolling Thunder in from Tavo is just going to keep his eyes on the Mirana here, try and chain stun her down. The hook comes through to finish her off. They will take... Oh, Tavo lives with 40 HP. HFN with a BKB. There it is. He's going to turn around the Dismember right onto the Shadow Fiend. No cancel at all. Then he will survive for the moment, but on the backside, Broodmother held in place by the Frostbite. Mini's trying to do what damage he can, but it's just not there. The hook, he's caught him. He grabbed the Shadow Fiend. Fold in once again. They're falling so fast. 2 buybacks committed. They're just getting ran down. This Pudge shows no signs of slowing. And with this one, KJ just managed to survive. Ember Spirit has no mana. If he commits to the freezing field, he's got no mana to finish him off. How many diebacks? How many buybacks? It doesn't matter. They cannot stop. Dismember coming through from the Pudge. He's going to throw the hook, I'm sure, eventually. He gets to dispose. He's got him.
Remember to finish
Who
him
needs
off. That
Hook
interfere
anyway?
bobbed back and
There
came
it
back
is.
in, but he's the one who called GG himself. There's the bell. They've got no fight left in him anymore, man. 46 kills here on Wolf Team. 22-minute game.
67 kills in a 22-minute game now.
Oh my god.
I want to know if that's some sort of a record because I feel like it might be close.
That's like on the caliber of some all-star matches that I've seen where people are just like running at each other. My God, Ricky, that was a hell of a two games to start this tournament off. Right? 65-minute game where just back and forth, trying to rush down the throne to this absolute bloodbath.
Nothing but the finest here, honestly, on the BTS Pro Series. This has been a really fun way to start the day, like you said. I honestly can't wait to see what we have coming up in our later series. But Wolf Team looking strong, man. This is kind of what we expected from these guys. They are probably one of the favorites of the tournament, in my opinion, to go the distance. Up next is going to be Ravens versus SG Esports, two of the other like really strong teams from South America, and then of course we have our final North American series to wind up the day. Neph, tell me what you think. What's going to happen with Wolf Team after that win? How do they feel?
Feeling pretty good. I don't know how they would, do that to their fellow team, though. Absolutely disgusting how they treated NRunes there. Do you have no love or compassion for your fellow man is my question after that one, Rinky.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, everyone, make sure to stay tuned. We'll be back with our second series here in just a little bit. It's not much breaks at all here. It is nonstop action on the BTS Pro Series, brought to you by HyperX, our big sponsor, which we'll be talking about some really cool stuff in the next when we come back from the break. So stay tuned. You will not want to miss it. We'll see you in a bit.